What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today I am bringing you guys some more spin tires. Now, a lot of you guys actually requested, I remember specifically, I remember a couple comments of you guys requesting that when you saw the K5 Blazer Rock Crawler that I featured in the last episode, you guys were like, take it up the death road, take it up the death road, you've got to take it up the death road. So, we're here on the map that has the death road. I can't pronounce the name of it. It's like, I'd probably... I don't know, I'm gonna go ahead and try. It's something like Gurbaten or something like that. I don't even know how to pronounce it. There'll be a link in the description below. So if you can pronounce it, good for you. But, we're gonna go ahead and not waste any time and take the K5 Rock Crawler, take the parking brake off first. But yeah, we're gonna take the K5 Rock Crawler up the death road and see how it does. I think it's gonna monster it, but then again, you never know. You never know what could happen on the death road, because I've had vehicles that I thought were going to make it, and they just completely sunk. So, like I said, I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm really hoping that it'll make it, though, because I feel like it's got a lot of potential to make it. I feel like there shouldn't be any problem at all taking this thing up the death road, just because, well, because of a few things. Because of the suspension travel, because of the tires, and because of its power. Now, if you think about putting all those things together, you pretty much got a winning combination to take on the death road. But then again, like I said, you never really know when it comes to the death road. The death road can screw you. There have been some vehicles that I brought to the death road that have completely, they've been, I didn't line up right. But yeah, the vehicles that I thought were going to do just fine, and they ended up bogging down, and issues were going on. Whoa, we're not even digging in. That is awesome. That is the first vehicle I've ever had through here that didn't dig in on the on that soft ground. And I mean, that's simply because of this thing's creeper gear. Absolutely no trouble at all. I mean, that suspension travel just ironing out the bumps just fine and not even getting caught whatsoever. Love to see the suspension working. I really, really do. That's, in my opinion, one of the coolest things about this game is to see that suspension working. Spin my camera, just a little bit so I can line it up. Yeah, this water's going to be a little bit of a test, but we should be fine as long as we don't dig in. Oh yeah, we're not digging in whatsoever, just nice and slow, just going right over the mud, no problem. This thing is super controlled. Super controlled, I love it. I almost thought it was going to be more dramatic taking this thing up the death road. But it is, seriously, this is by far the best vehicle I've ever had for the death road. No doubt about that whatsoever. This thing has, so far at least, it is monstering it. And I think the biggest factor is not just the super low range gearing, or those tires, but is this suspension. It really is this suspension. This suspension works wonders for this kind of stuff. I can see a lot farther now that I've got my graphics on max. It's really nice, honestly, to finally be able to run this game on max. I mean, I talked about that a little bit in my last Spin Tires video, but it really is nice once you can finally run this game on max, because it really does look good. It has some nice graphical details. And for anybody that's, anybody that didn't see the last video and is saying, oh, where's the motion blur? I leave the motion blur off for two reasons. One, I hate it. And two, it makes water disappear on modded maps. So, I've actually, in a game like this where a lot of the stuff you're doing is going to be slower paced anyway, I don't see a point of motion blur. I really don't. I really don't see a point of motion blur. And to be honest, the motion blur in this game is very, very over-exaggerated. I mean, it's very, very over-exaggerated. So, it's almost like, even when you're going fast, it doesn't even seem like that realistic of a blur anyway. I mean, in this game, the way the motion blur works, I mean, where you're going, like, there's no speedometer in this game, but I would imagine, from when I tried the motion blur, I would say I was probably going, like, maybe 40 or 50 miles an hour. I was just guessing, 40 or 50 miles an hour, thereabouts, and the game made it look like I was going 150. So, when your motion blur is doing that, it's not really... It just doesn't seem like it should be there. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was able to go through one of the hardest sections on the entire death road while carrying on a sentence without being interrupted. Just so easy. It's so easy in this thing, this K5 Rock Crawler. is so good. It is absolutely, like, just the performance of it and the way it hasn't been phased once. It hasn't come close to rolling over. It hasn't dug in. It hasn't been stopped by rocks. It's just gone over all of them. And this is the section that's super slushy, and all of my trucks usually dig in here. Not this, not the rock crawler, not the K5 rock crawler. Just skims right over it, and it's really cool because this probably has the lowest low-range gear of any vehicle I've ever had in Spin Tires. And, oh, it's turning to night. I better turn my lights on. And actually, you guys, the lights on this thing are super bright. As you can see, they will light up your way through anything. Absolutely anything. These lights don't mess around. I mean, like you saw, going just in the view where you're in the front. It's just a ball of light. It's crazy. I mean, a lot of lean on the suspension, but it doesn't matter. And as we learned previously, do not take that wooden path. Go up the side. It's much, much better and much, much easier and a lot... Oh, God. What the heck? That's the first time this thing's ever dug in. Dang, okay. Thinking maybe... uh-oh. Nope, nope. That... Wow. Okay, then. Wow, that's surprising. That's honestly very surprising. I did not expect that to happen. Especially with the performance I had seen on the way up. Seriously. I'm thinking that we're still going to try and take the same type of approach. Just going to try and stay a little bit more to the left, I think. Because as long as we stay a little bit more to the left, we should be just fine. My computer fan has just come on like crazy. I have no idea why. Just like instantly, just fans like... Come on, there you go. Avoid the mud, avoid the mud. There you go. Yeah, now we're through the bushes. We should be fine. That absolutely monstered the death road. Only one problem there at the very end with that super soft ground. And there's that secret flower of the map. But that didn't take very long. That didn't take very long at all. So, we're going to go back down the mountain. However, we are not going to take the road. Absolutely not. We are not going to take the road, and we're also going to do all this crap at night. And anybody that's ever done off-roading at night in Spin Tires will know that when it comes to nighttime in this game, things get well, I wouldn't say a little bit, I'd say a lot crazier. Come on. Because it's actually a lot harder to see where you're going. I mean, I know it's going to be a lot harder to see where you're going at night anyway, but they deliberately make it so, unless you have amazing headlights, which we do have, unless you have amazing headlights, then it's kind of going to be a big issue for you. And this is actually a spot that a lot of my vehicles can't really make it up, so we're going to see if this K5 crawler can make it up, which it most likely can. I mean, I would probably, honestly... I'm thinking that I might actually put money on the fact that it would make it up. I mean, I probably would. If someone had asked me to bet on that, I probably would bet that it would make it up. Let's see what you can do. Power! Come on! Crawler gear. Doing just fine. Just going straight over the top of the mud. Not really digging it at all. I mean, a little bit on the left rear, but we should be able to keep that under control. Ooh, come on. There, yes, come on, nearly. It is so steep here. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see how steep it is here. Like, I don't know if it actually, like, comes across on the camera angle, but it is so steep. There we go. There's a shot of how steep it is. It is so steep. Nearly there, and no problem at all. Let's see if we can keep it going. That's the first vehicle I've ever had that's been able to go up that that hill without rolling over at least once. And it just monstered the second part of it. It didn't even care. It just went. Now, can it handle the rocks, though? Can it handle mud and rocks at the same time? Probably can. Oh, God. Okay, that's not a good spot to be in. Reverse a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait, wait, wait. Get grip. Get grip. Come on. I really don't want to be stranded out here in the middle of the night. Ugh. That would suck. Come on. Oh, man. This is not a good situation right now. This is actually a horrible situation. Yeah, we are not going anywhere. No, yes, we are. Yes, we are. There we go. We just had to keep working it. There, get those lights on. Jeez. What are we stuck on now? There's nothing in between the truck and the... I think we're just like, needing to continue putting on power. There we go. It'll dig in for a little bit, and then it'll grab some traction, usually. But this is the worst bogging I've ever asked this thing to do. So, and I think there might actually be a rock down there in the middle, which is snagging us. I think this truck might have met its match. I'm not sure. I hope not. Because I hope not, because I really like this truck, and I want it to make it to the top. On the extra difficult variant of the Death Road, which is this, but I don't know if we're going to do it this time. Even with all the suspension travel. Maybe, though. Maybe if we can get lined up properly. It's not working. Yeah, it's not working. Dang. Yeah, I think we might... I think it might have met its match here. I mean, maybe if you just continue to try and, like, just work it and work it and work it for a while, but as far as that goes, I think it's probably had it. I honestly think that we've managed to beach the K5 crawler, which is a video not video. What did I say? Video. I meant vehicle. Vehicle, which is a vehicle I thought we would never end up beaching, but end up getting just completely stuck, but we managed it. We surely managed it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.